Welcome to Module 5. Today we'll be taking a look at how to create building tenants. For starters, hit Menu at the bottom right, tap on Tenants, and hit New at the top right. Now before we dive into this, let's review the steps that we've taken to get us to this point. First, we started off by making our master parent accounts. I used Bank of America and went ahead and threw in our other popular tenant, US Bank, for this tutorial. From there, we created our sub-level parent accounts that not only associated itself with the master account, but also the buildings that it's at. From there, we created our building locations. And now we're on the step of creating a building tenant inside of that building location. The next step after this tutorial will then be to associate the suites with the tenant themselves. Getting back to our creation of a building tenant, we're going to go ahead and fill out the required fields with red asterisks, starting with the building tenant name. So here I'm going to keep it uniform, and I'm going to keep using Bank of America for this tutorial. And I will simply put their name, followed by the @ sign, then the building that they are at. And I will use Truist Center for this one. Next, I'm going to select the parent account name, which is also going to be Bank of America at Truist Center. Remember that when you select this, this rolls up to the master parent account of just Bank of America as a whole. Next, I will select the type of business. This could be an office, call center, medical office, educational facility, or retail. As we said before, most of our places are going to be office or call center, so I'll select office. And I'm going to go ahead and select the primary contact that I used earlier, Mr. Ed Benton. Moving on down, you have another area to provide additional information, such as a tenant-specific cleaning schedule, any access or alarm code information, general hotspots that they look out for, and observed holidays. Last but not least, we have a small section to go ahead and put in an address associated with this building tenant. So I'm going to go ahead and use the actual physical address that this place is at. And if I would like, for invoicing and proposals in the future, I could simply hit this little checkbox and it will copy that to its billing address, so that later on down the road, if we wanted to send them an invoice or create a proposal, we can quickly drag and drop their address right into it. Scroll back up, double check and make sure that your information is correct and filled out, and hit save at the top right. And you have successfully created your first building tenant.